We'll convert to transportation. We'll convert to power and electricity. We'll convert some to basic manufacturing that today is only using 19% natural gas. They want to do more, but they also want a president who will use a bully pulpit and say, here's where we're going, folks. We're not looking back. Inevitably, we're going to draw from the sun and draw a lot more from wind, but we've got a bridge to build that will take our people into the future while creating jobs, improving the air, and addressing national security implications from imported foreign oil. Thank you. We'll take one more and then we'll let you go. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you know, I think that's so self-evident. I'm not sure that needs to be answered. Come on. Of course corporations are not people. Come on. Who would say such an outlandish thing? I can't imagine anyone running for president would say something like that.
Some supporters of Ron Paul have put a video out showing you speaking Chinese and portraying you as Chairman Mao. I wondered if you have seen this video, and what does it say about the country that learning to speak a foreign language fluently becomes a tool, an instrument to be used against you? And secondly, is it still possible to be a centrist politician in the U.S.? Why is it, do you have the impression that all of the other candidates are just clawing their way further right and that you are the centrist? And why is the centrist unloved? Why is the centrist the underdog? Thank you.
You know, some people like to call it centrist or something else. You know what? I do what I do based on a view of this country and its future. And a sense that we have to be real. We have to draw from ideas that are doable and not so outlandishly stupid that, you know, they create a lot of political infighting and finger pointing and are never in 1,000 years going to get done. I'm a realist at the end of the day. People can call me whatever they want. I'm a realist. You know, I don't like to spend a lot of time posturing and being one thing during the pre-primary phase, then during the primary phase, and then during the general. I'm just going to be who I am from start to finish. And I'm willing to say that during the primary phase or pre-primary phase, if you don't light your hair on fire, and if you don't sign those silly pledges, and if you don't have all these oops moments, that you're not going to get as much airtime. People aren't going to talk about you as much. And therefore, you're not going to go up in terms of name recognition or standing in the polls. I said, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, this is a nation full of a whole lot of common sense-minded folks. And they'll enjoy watching the circus play out and all of the political theater until they have to stare down the ballot box, which everybody's about to do. And then when they stare down the ballot box, they have to ask the question. You know, they're going to say, I enjoyed the political theater. I've enjoyed the circus acts. It's been very entertaining. It's been like watching Survivor on television. But now I have to actually make a decision on someone who can be President of the United States of America. Someone who has a background they can draw from, an ability to bring people together, a temperament, and a vision for where this country ought to go going forward. And I think that's going to inform a whole lot of decisions when they approach the ballot box, starting right here in New Hampshire. This isn't a caucus. This is a primary. It's the real deal. With respect to the Ron Paul video, I saw just parts of it yesterday. First of all, this is stupid. Second of all, yeah, I've lived overseas 4 times. I believe that our world tends to be a small, interconnected place, much more so than we think. I speak Chinese, of course I do. If somebody wants to poke fun at me for speaking Chinese, that's okay. What I object to is bringing forward pictures and videos of my adopted daughters and suggesting there is some sinister motive there. I have a daughter from China who was abandoned at 2 months of age and left in a vegetable market, picked up by the police and sent to an orphanage. No future, no hope, nothing to look forward to. Now she's in my family, and she's one of the greatest human beings I know. She's also at 12 years old, my senior foreign policy advisor. I have a second daughter who was born in India, in a very rural village south of Ahmedabad in Gujarat, and left for dead the day she was born. And luckily she was picked up before the animals got her. And she was sent to a Catholic orphanage first day. and spent a year there, was raised, and now she's in my family. So I have two little girls who are a daily reminder that there are a lot of kids in this world who don't have the breaks that you do, and who face a very, very uncertain future that lacks health care, that lacks the ability to dream and plan, and any sense of upward mobility. Now these two girls are on the presidential campaign trail. I say, how cool is that? Thank you all very much for having me here today. Thank you.